Pat, how you doing, sir?
Going on.
Well, nothing much. We'll get started here. Start with Cam. You can go ahead, Cam.
Hey, Patrick, how you doing, sir? Happy holidays to you.
Thank you so much. Same to you, brother. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Sir, I want to ask you about leadership. Obviously, it seemed that some leadership was lacking in the playoffs, or at least
Why
that's
do you say that?
well, I think down the stretch, like I think somebody needed to step up and kind of get the team extra motivated and kind of finish off the Nuggets. That's what I thought was lacking. Now I want to ask you if you thought that, if you agree, do you think that's lacking? And then what's looking forward to this season? What's going to be the answer to that?
I don't think it's leadership. I think anything involving you being up real big and losing. You win the lottery, you win a lot of money, you lose it. That's not lack of leadership. I think that's lack of somewhat of toughness, mental toughness.
Okay.
I think that's what we have to address. I think, our leaders are obviously Kawhi, PG, myself and Lou, Marcus Morris also not, and you inserted Baca, but 3-1 league is not lack of leadership. I think that's just lack of mental toughness to go out there and finish the job.
Okay, how do you address that going into this season?
Just put yourself in more situation to be mental tough. I don't know whether it's, you have 10 reps to do on the bench press, do 12. I mean, that's how you build mental toughness. So now when you get in the trenches and, things aren't going right, you have something to build off of it. And collectively as a group, mental toughness, I think that was the key. And being in a situation where losing 3-1 gives you that mental toughness going in next season. So it's all a process.
Move over to Farbod.
Hey, Pat, welcome back. We've heard Zoo, Marcus, and PG all kind of talk about how there's a lot of extra motivation going into this season. Is that something you've seen collectively as a group and from yourself where everybody's, at a different level this year than last year?
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
All right, we'll go over to Miriam.
Sorry about that. Hey, Pat, welcome back. Welcome back to work. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
Happy holidays, all that. So what so far is different around there with Ty Lue in charge than in the past few years?
I think more of a cooler work setting, not a lot of extra stress, extra stuff like that. It's our first day of practice. I really can't. I let you kind of know how to train the camp, but the attitudes around here, guys are pissed off, which is good. We should be pissed off after our exit last year out the playoffs, and I think that's that within itself is extra motivation there. Come in training camp, with a team put together, look good on paper, and now it's out there you have to go out there and build from it. And then when you come up short, you get kind of pissed off, and that gives you a little wood to kind of burn inside, for the fire. So I just say, look, everybody's kind of pissed off. So yeah, it is, a little quieter workplace. The guys are more locked in and more focused, and that's the way it should be.
All right, thank you.
Move over to Andrew Gray.
Pat, hey, good to see you. Welcome back.
Drew, what up, baby?
Hey, usually when you start training camp, you would have been playing pickup with the guys for weeks at this point, getting a feel, even if it's informal, you still kind of have a little bit of understanding. What's it like this year when I'm sure there's been some, maybe some 1 or 2 guys working out together, but this is really the first time and there's only 5 days before preseason. Like, how fast do you feel like you guys have to get a good start with not much preparation before this?
I think our preparation came. A lot of guys that were here last year are here also. So collectively, when it comes to bonding and stuff like that, it's kind of easy because you don't have to implement a lot of new guys. But when you have Serge and other guys, new guys come in and you want to add them to it, but it won't be tough. Most of our core is still here, and it's the same mindset for us. We're fortunate to be able to have a coach and T. Lue who's been there before, been in the trenches before, No discredit to Doc, of course, not at all. You know, much respect to Doc. He gave me an opportunity to be a starting point guard. Much respect to Doc. You know, you got T. Lue also, you know, to bring something different, you know, something more dynamic. And, you know, and the feel is that, you know, we want to, you know, get our lick back. You know, when I mean lick back, I mean like, you know, your mom, you know, somebody hits you when you're growing up, your mom tell you hit them back. You know, that's getting your lick back. You know, we got hit by the Nuggets and, you know, we want to get our lick back. And I think that's our focus.
Yeah. Hey, and Pat, and follow up on when Montrez went to the Lakers, you had tweeted what? I know you're very close with them. Like, I guess, how surprised really were you? Did that really catch you off guard? Did that really catch you off guard that he left?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take one last one from Ohm. You got Ohm.
Hey, Pat, it's great seeing you, man.
Thank you, brother.
As one of the leaders of this team, you're always looking for ways. I know you to think about how to improve the Clippers. And when you look back this off season, I know it was a quick turnaround, but when you think about what went wrong last season, what has to happen this season in your mind? What do you guys have to do to kind of make sure you avoid that same kind of finish and be better and be the guys that you guys thought you were going to be?
Listen, honestly, you know, when you talk about a 3-1 league, of course, it all involves mental toughness. Talking about closing out a game, it all involves mental toughness. Collectively, you know, how we've been put in situations to be mentally tough throughout the year. Collectively, you know, I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, we have motivation now, and now is what matters. You know, you really can't look in the past and see what we didn't do well, or not do well, or did do well. But, you know, you live like that, you stress yourself out. So it's a new team, new coach, new year. We have our goals. We set our goals high, and it's up to us to go out there and make sure we hit them.
How long did that taste of that loss stick with you?
I don't know. I don't think it went away.
Thanks, Pat.
No problem.
Thanks, Pat. Have a good day.
You too, brother.